Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending today's second Chernobyl Memorial Day for Dracul. It is definitely a day we've been blessed with beautiful weather. I'm certainly pleased that everyone could attend. Thank you, our viewers, for those of you who could not attend, for attending via our broadcast. As we know, again, this day is for Chernobyl, the incident that took place on April 26, 1986, in the heart of Russia, or Ukraine, and near Kiev. And unfortunately, we lost many individuals due to this. Some who had absolutely nothing to do with the incident, but were affected because of the locations that they worked and lived in. A special thank you and remembrance for the firefighters, first responders who showed up and faced inevitable death, knowing that that was something that they would probably be faced with. So we certainly want to extend our gratitude and our thanks and keep them in our prayers, especially them and of course the plant workers who remained at work trying to help out as much as they could with what they were already facing. So this is definitely a day of remembrance, the 33rd anniversary in 2019. And we'd like to go ahead and start off the ceremony by a moment of silence. Thank you. The incident that occurred on this date in 1986 is definitely a sure reminder to not just Russia, but to the world, how technology that we have, that any type of technology, when not handled properly, can turn on you in an instant and completely destroy and ruin and change the lives of not only you, but other people who you don't even know. Chernobyl was a prime example of this, with a flawed reactor design and an ego, which unfortunately destroyed the Soviet Union in the end. They wanted to expand on their nuclear program, but they were not trained well enough and had too many flaws in their programs to properly be able to run such a program. And that unfortunately costed the lives of many individuals who we will still not know how many people were directly affected and who died because of it, because of how spread out this radiation cloud traveled. It was first identified, the Russians never mentioned anything, the Soviets, they never mentioned anything about this. The only reason why the world found out about this was because Scandinavia reported radiation 10 times higher than normal, and they knew that something was going on next door in Russia for something like that to happen, and that because that's the direction the wind was traveling. We certainly want to take this time to remember, especially the children who were affected by this, whose thyroid glands absorbed this radiation like a sponge absorbs water. And all of the thyroid cancer that the children in Europe experienced, absolutely horrific that any child, especially a child, would have to go through something like this. But we, unfortunately, even through the difficult times, learn as humans from our mistake. Unfortunately, in this incident, at the cost of human lives, But hopefully, hopefully this is something that we can prevent from happening again in the future. Take more drastic measures that need to be taken to prevent such an incident from occurring again, and do our best as humans. Of course, we all want clean energy. We all want to preserve the earth. But nuclear meltdowns are certainly not clean energy by any means. But this day is to not to bash nuclear energy, but is to remember those who we lost, who had nothing to do with the plant, those who did have something to do with the plant, and those whose jobs it was to rescue those at the plant, such as the firefighters. Everyone did an amazing standout job. Those who survived and those who perished did an amazing job and did the best that they could with the limited information that they had. So we certainly want to thank everybody for attending. Keep all of those in your prayer, and let's do the best that we can to strengthen, modify for good modern technology, especially nuclear energy. Thank you for coming today, and take care.